Since I've been here in Chihuahua, we've been doing a lot of activities out in the community to show love to the people that call this place home. Been visiting schools, doing autograph signings, taking pictures. But the most recent thing we did was a toy drive. And I'm not sure what this specific part of town was called, but it was on the outskirts. And to get there, we had to go down a series of dirt roads. And as we riding down these roads, I'm starting to look around and I see all these makeshift houses and buildings where you can tell people hadn't occupied them for a minute. And as I'm observing more and more and more, I started to feel this overwhelming feeling of appreciation for everything that I have right now. And I also started to chastise myself in that moment for every time that I complained about things that was really just minor inconveniences at best. And then as we actually got to the toy drive where the setup was, where the kids and the families were, everything I felt previously was amplified. Because I looked around and I saw these people that most of the world would consider as having nothing, had some of the biggest smiles and the most joyous expressions that you could see. And we saw it as just handing out toys, signing autographs, taking pictures. But for them, it was a sign that they hadn't been forgotten. Just the simple fact that somebody took some time to come show them some love made their day. And experiencing all those emotions in that moment made me realize that a lot of us in this world, especially in the U.S., suffer from what I've heard best phrased as the disease of more. The sickness that takes over your soul when you're so used to having it good that you believe that you're missing out when you can't have everything. Forgetting that it's people that don't even have the essentials. People that fight every day just to enjoy a few of the comforts that we have in abundance. And once again, seeing all this made me want to do more myself. And of course, I'm not from Mexico, I'm not from Chihuahua, so it's only so much I can do while I'm here. But the truth is, just like you saw in those clips, it's people back in the States that's suffering similar hardships in various different forms. And one of the main ones is health. Speaking of my own home state of Alabama alone, there's children suffering right now from illnesses that are made infinitely harder because their families can't afford the medical care that they need to move forward. So to bring that energy of giving back with me from Mexico back home to Alabama, I partnered with HypeFan to raise $2.5 million for the Children's Hospital of Alabama. And of course, I need your help to make it happen. All you got to do is go to one of the links in my fundraiser highlight on my page and get your Alabama or Auburn Hype Stick Shaker. And what you donate will go straight to what we building for Children's of Alabama. It could always be you and it could always be me. So let's reach back and help those who can't help themselves in a state that's often forgotten. Peace.